Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
So today we have another small batch tasting, which is a SMaSH beer. So if you haven't been following us, we're starting home brewing, let's just say all over again. We're using different malts. A SMaSH beer is single hop, single malt. So some of these we're going to play around with. I got a good deal on malts, or grain. So I bought a whole bunch of different kinds, so we'll see. Now, obviously, it might be a little bit before we test like this Jester hop with Roar 2-row. So this is the Jester hop. Did I throw that down here?
You did.
So I've been planning on making a video of each hop and just, is it dual purpose? Is it, for bittering? Is it for aroma? So More Beer had a sale on their hop market. So I got a pound of Jester hops for, I think it was $9, $9.99 or something.
It's
and
cheap.
Of course, with More Beer, if you spend $65, you get free shipping. So I added a whole bunch of other stuff to get that $65. It was like $20 for shipping.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm not paying $10, then $20.
$30 for a pound of hops?
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
So, Jester hops, English hop, 10.7 AA, dual purpose hop, fruity and tropical. So,
sounds interesting.
I don't think I've ever had a beer with Jester hops.
Nope.
So, now, on this one, I ran out of Roar 2-row. So this is using Viking malt, which is a European Pilsner malt. So level bond is 1.7 to 2.2. Roar 2-row is about 2 to 2.2. So
should be comparable.
Yeah. This did end up at 8.79%.
Ooh.
So we're doing this on the stove, at least I am. We're doing brew in the bag, all grain. So for this one, pre-boil, they wanted 1035 or 1038. I hit 1035. Post-boil, they wanted 1055. I hit 1075. Bottled on 4/2/2019, 8.5 bricks, which gives us an 8.79% ABV. Beersmith for this one, because I changed the hops, went from a 6.2 on like the standard ones down to a 5.8.
That's weird.
So the amount of grains is 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Use the same in every batch. So yeah, it did come down. IBUs calculated with the AA alpha acid percentage on that container in Beersmith says this is 52 IBUs. So I'll let you pour your own. Now, I'm not going to tell you something. Let's see if you figure it out. It's nothing major or anything.
It's not going to kill me.
Yeah. So I did run out of the 25-ounce plastic bottles, so that's why I've got these now.
Oh, we're going a whole one, huh?
Heck yeah, might as well. It's only almost 9%.
Yeah, right.
Some chunkies floating in there. I didn't write it down, and I was gonna just to see if it changed, and we'll do a video on it because I now have it clean if we have time. But that the Mr. Beer glass 1.5, because the spigot's up higher, I was gonna see if you got less trub out of it because it's higher, versus the standard 2-gallon one because it's lower and it's sucking.
Right there.
So I was going to see, but that's not the thing I want you to see. We'll be able to find out here soon. So head is pretty much gone. I don't think we've had a head, but again, we're not putting anything in there.
Yeah,
the carafoam, wheat, nothing like that. So our head retention is going to be bad. Cloudy.
Yep.
So today is the 29th,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
So 27 days it's been bottled.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's hazy, yellow, orangish. Some bubbles coming up. It looks thick.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I don't know if it's just the stuff floating in there, but it's not like, going down, it's just like brrr. So, okay, smell.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been able to smell this since I poured it. So.
Like orange malt?
Yeah. It kind of smells like it might be strong too.
Yeah, I almost said like this is gonna sound weird. Like a lighter syrup,
Yeah.
but smells thick. I don't really fruity, tropical, like maybe a touch of orange.
Yeah, I'm not getting the crazy tropical.
Man, it smells like a very big double IPA that has been sitting, that's lost the hops.
A lot of hops, yep.
It's more...
I'd agree with that assessment.
Okay. Okay, taste.
I mean, it's got good flavor. I can tell there's booze in there.
Yeah, so can I. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I don't get a lot of hops, but I think it's just overpowered by the booze.
Yeah, like, there is like a bit of citrus, but like the back half of your palate is boozy.
Mm-hmm. Like a little warming.
Right.
It's not...
A little bitterness.
Yeah, it's not like taking a shot or anything. It's not bad boozy.
Very smooth. Not as thick as I thought it was going to be.
No.
It's so weird that we're hitting... I hit the pre-boil, and I think in the next one we'll see, because I was actually smart. What I started doing in Beersmith is I made a template. And so all the beers, I put the original gravity and the ABV on all the sheets so we could see them. But it seems like on most of this, and again, we're using like 3 grams of yeast.
Yeah.
And letting it sit there for 2 weeks. And it is just tearing through these beers.
Yes. Yeah.
But this tastes like there's more sweetness in there. It's not dry. Mm-hmm. But there's some left over. But... I wouldn't say on this one the hops shine through. Mm-mm. But I think this is a good comparison, because like your Maris Otter Citra beer, that was awesome. And that used the same amount of hops. So, but I think mine was through the roof or something, because yours, like, I didn't even want to drink mine. Yeah. But I think we're seeing maybe this hop doesn't play well by itself with what I would consider a small amount of grain, not even 3 pounds of grain.
Yeah, and that's why I'm surprised you got such a high ABV on it. And I'm wondering if you got somewhere in the 5 range, if this like low 5, if maybe the hop would shine a little more.
Well, I've got a pound, so maybe
we'll get it there.
Maybe what I'll do is cut back the grain to like 1.5 ounces or 1.5 pounds. And see where that ABV comes in to see. So we might switch some stuff up later. But yeah, Beersmith is calling for this to be a 6.2% beer. Well, this one a 5 point something.
Yeah.
And we're ramping way over that. I'm not using oxygen in the beers.
I haven't either.
Pouring it on there and letting it go, and it's still killing.
Yeah, and I think yours, because you are brewing on a gas stove and I'm brewing on electric, I don't get that vigorous of a boil. Mm-hmm. So you're probably boiling off more water when you take it to the fermenter.
Right.
As opposed to what I get. I think that's why my ABVs are lower.
Lower. Yeah.
But, I mean, overall, it's good beer. I would drink it. Yeah.
Now, I picked up on it, I'm pretty sure. Do you think the carbonation level's good?
It's not bad.
Now that I say something.
I mean, it's a little light.
But
there's I mean, there's still foam on the side of the glass.
And bubbles are
still
coming up. Well, I used just one. I ran out of the Mr. Beer carb tabs. Mm-hmm. So I bought a pack of the Cooper's carbonation tabs. And so there's one in each bottle.
Where I think
we're using 2 and a 25.
So essentially, it should be more.
Yeah,
sugar.
it should be more because it's 12 ounces.
Yeah, yeah. And I've been kegging so much stuff. It's always hard for me to tell.
Yeah, but I think it's there. I think it's more of that citrus bitterness. There is a lot of malt sweetness in there, but it's not overly sweet. It's just more malty. Now, again, this is using a different malt than what we have in the past.
Sure.
So, but yeah, I don't think it's bad. I just think the ABV is too high at almost 9%.
You could almost, and maybe it's, like you said, it is the ABVs, but you could almost ratchet up the dry hopping, I think. Because that smell, you're not getting a ton.
No. Well, but again, when we were playing with these, it was 1 ounce, but I do have a pound.
right.
But, so, yeah, it's the point 0.39 at half an hour, 0.29 at 5 minutes, then the 0.32, at dry hop when fermentation, 2-3 days into fermentation. Yeah, I don't think this is bad. I would like to see Jester used maybe with a lighter one, which I'll probably do just to see if we can bring it out. And we'll probably, since we're way up here now, that now we're going to be down here where the hops are just destroying all the malt. I wouldn't say, I would say it's pretty balanced though.
Yeah.
Except for the nose. You're really not getting anything.
Yeah. You could add more hop to the beer and have a bigger, you could actually shoot for that 8% or whatever you got on this one, and I think it'd be an even better beer.
Right. Yeah, it would balance it out. But yeah, I don't think it's bad, but again, we don't have I think I did 6 of these. So we don't have a ton of them, but we will keep them and see if they age. But I think on this, because that smell of that hop is so low and you're getting some of that bitterness is going to start fading because we are 26 days.
Yeah.
26 days already. So you're going to add 30 more onto that by the next time we do it. So yeah, I think that hop's going to fade. I really don't get the fruity tropical.
Not yet.
I get some citrus, and that's about it.
Not yet. And maybe that's why if we ratchet down the alcohol and maybe even...
Yeah.
Well, now I'm wondering, too, if the Maris Otter is going to overtake this. Be interesting to see.
Well, but I think you'll do better because if you're not boiling off as much...
Sure, I'll stay in the 5 to 6 range, but I'm wondering, Maris Otter has a stronger flavor, I think, grain, and it's
but we didn't think it was going to work with Citra.
That's true.
And that's about all you could smell and taste. So. Yeah, no, I think this is a winner. Definitely one I would finish the rest of them and call it a day, but yeah, so far I would say the yeast is just powering through all these and driving all my ABVs just skyrocketing.
It's just USO5.
Yeah.
We're not using anything fancy.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
Happy brewing.
See you next time.